Hi guys, a very warm welcome from RGP Creations. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to create a beautiful Ganapati mural. This is Ganesh Chaturthi special, and for that, today I am using all that is easily available at home. So we are going to be needing two pieces of cardboard. You can even cut it from a carton box or from any cardboard which is available at a stationery store. This is 12 inches radius, 12 inches diameter circle, and I have cut two pieces of cardboard same size, and I've cut a piece of thermocol. This is the thin thermocol, 3 to 4 mm. Whatever size thermocol is available with you, you can cut that in the same size. And I have taken a small cotton thread and made a choti out of it to make a hanging. So let us now first make our wooden base. If you don't want to, go in for this, you can even decide to take any size of MDF to use this and to make the same unit. Now first I have taken out white glue or Fevicol. Just apply a good coat of Fevicol on the base. Now put your thermocol, press it well, and we are going to put Fevicol on the other cardboard also. Now before you put this, put a little Fevicol here, and we are going to put our hanging. So just put your hanging like this. Then take the thermocol and press it on. So let me first stick this well. Put something heavy weight on this so that it sits well. To secure this, one more thing which you can do is, okay, now to secure this more, take your it is still wet, okay, so take your masking tape, cut small pieces and stick it so that all the three parts stick together well. Okay, I'm going to put it at 7-8 places and leave it for some time so that it sticks well. Now let this dry well. So now this base is ready. I'm taking my gesso. You can either take the gesso which is available in the market, or you can make gesso at home. And we are going to do a thick coat of gesso on both the sides including the edges before we go ahead. Now let me do this on the back side and the sides as well. Ready? Our gesso has completely dried. Now take a normal aluminium foil which is available at your home, in which we pack food. Just crush it and then slowly open it up. Okay? But when you open, you will see that your crush marks are still visible. Can you see? Crush marks are still visible. इसको अच्छे से आप open करो. And now I'm going to take my glue and we are going to stick it. So first you should be satisfied because this is going to give texture to our mural. Now I have white glue. See, I'm taking a normal Fevicol. You can take any white glue. Spread your white glue really well because your uh, silver foil is not, aluminium foil is not going to stick to it if the Fevicol layer is not thick. So now my aluminium foil has dried completely. It has stuck well. Now what I'm doing is I have taken out an acrylic color coral red, and I'm going to do a good base coat for this coral red onto the foil. Don't use too much water, it won't come so well. So now see, the red color has completely dried up, and I've just marked a line at about 3 centimeter from both the borders. So I've just drawn a circle. Now we are going to create a material that we will be filling up to do the cone work in the outer area, and we'll make Ganeshi in the center. Now to make the cone work, we will be using Fevicol. You can use any Fevicol. I'm using Fevicol MR here. The second thing that we are using is chalk powder or French powder. It is also available by the name of French chalk powder at some places. So we are going to first take Fevicol in our bowl. So take approximately 2 to 3 spoons of Fevicol. Now I have taken about 2 to 3 spoons of Fevicol. Just add 1 spoon of water. That's it. Don't add too much, because otherwise if it becomes loose, it will become really difficult for us. Then we will slowly add chalk powder. First add 3 spoons of chalk powder and just mix it well. So I'm just adding a drop of more Fevicol to this. How tight the mixture is, okay? So now I'm going to put my acrylic color in this. So I'm putting a metallic gold color. So just add approximately 1 to 2 spoons of color. Now you can add color of your choice here. Since I want my cone work to be goldenish in color, that is the reason why I am adding my golden color here. Now once you are satisfied with the color, you can fill up the material in your cone. See, now a beautiful goldenish color is coming onto my paste. I'm going to fill it up in my cone and I'm going to seal my cone. So just fill half of your cone. And once you filled it half, just press it like this. So let me fill up the entire material in my cone. So now we are going to start our cone work. For that, you take your cone and cut it slightly from the base. Don't cut it too much. This way we have just done a curved pattern all around, and I'm now going to do a line here. I'm going to do a line outside. Now we are going to do more intricate work in between. So here, now I'm taking another cone which is a little thinner to do the dotting work. So you can create two cones here, one a little thinner, one a little thicker. That will help you. The thinner one will help you in doing dotting work. Now here also I am going to do you can decide to do the pattern of your choice. Keep the pattern consistent. Like this pattern, I'll try to keep it consistent all across. See, this way you do the cone work all around. Now this is going to take a little time to dry up. Okay, we will let it dry up, and in the meanwhile we are going to create our Ganeshji and we are going to put it in the center. So now see, my cone work has completely dried up and it's looking super beautiful all around it. Now I'm going to leave this aside and we are going to start making our Ganeshji. Now for that Ganeshji, what I'm going to do is I'm taking my molded. See, these are the two parts in which molded comes. Okay, one is a hardener and one is a resin. So if you are working with molded for the first time, take your molded, open both the packets. So one is going to be white and the other is going to be this. Just mix them well into a single homogeneous mixture. Let me mix and show you. And always take equal quantities. Now when you mix them together, see, it's available. You can see there is a single color. There are no two colors visible in this. Now we are going to keep this and we are going to take small quantities to make Ganesh. First I'm going to make it onto my plastic sheet below and then we are going to fix on top. So first we are going to start with the crown of Ganeshji. Now for rolling this you can take any talcum powder or any powder. So once you put the powder it is going to start drying up also fast. So for the crown we'll be making the crown in the form of 3 ropes. And finally we will make a drop shape. So just make a tiny drop shape. A little bigger, so we'll just make it tiny, flatter, and that's so this becomes the top crown of Ganeshji. Now we are going to start with the ear. So since I'm making Ganeshji in a standing position now, let me shift this a little up. Once we make the ear, we will then start fixing it onto our base. So just hold it. So I want to give this kind of a shape to the ear. And now once you are a little satisfied, just smoothen it. When you use powder, it's going to smoothen it. Now I want to emboss or focus on the upper line like this. So just focus on the upper line. Now let me just take out my Fevicol. Now I'm just going to apply little Fevicol because we have already painted the base. So first let us fix the Ganeshji crown. Okay, and so if you think that there is a little extra clay, you can remove it. And we are going to put the Ganeshji here. So I'm just going to put Fevicol onto the ear, place it, and then I'm going to do my so this is how we are going to do the ear. Now we will put it aside while this starts drying up. If you want to give any impression, then this is the right time to give an impression. Now let us start with the face of Ganeshji. For the face of Ganeshji, okay, we are going to have a thicker on top and the trunk comes here. So just rotate it so that there is a trunk shape which comes out like this. Now don't put it directly onto the paper because it is going to stick. Now we want a flattened base at the top because it is going to come under the crown. Now just shape it a little. Shape the trunk and right in the end part of the trunk. Now this can also be done with a pencil. Now let us first place it and see. Okay, just before you stick, place it and see. So I just want to reduce little bit of clay from here and I'm going to apply my Fevicol. Now just place it here. Now when we are merging it, we can merge and just give the necessary shape to the face. Now before we go ahead, we are going to show the tooth also of Ganeshji. So it's going to be like if I take my pencil So here is going to be the eye of Ganesh. So what we are going to do is we are going to make the tooth here and just take little bit, just merge it well using your powder. Now if you want to make any curves here. Now before we go ahead, let us make the tilak and the eyebrows. So for the tilak, make a very thin roll like this. Now for the tilak, like this. Now for the eyes, first is the eyebrow. So make it very thin on one end. Okay, take it. Now take your cutter. Now comes the eye. Make very thin. Now see, one end is thinner. Take very little to make the eyeball. Very little flattened. Now when you've made this, just take a toothpick like this. So this way. So we made Ganeshji's face. Now take this. Now we are going to make the bangle. Now first and the foremost is just roll it. Now somewhere here we'll make the hand of Ganeshji. So I'm going to cut two of these of equal size. Cut a little smaller ones too. Now I'm taking a normal piece like this and I'm just going to put it here. So on top of this the hands will come and the lower part will form the base. Now first is here we are going to have the ornaments that Ganeshji is wearing. Hand is going to come here. So just press this from top. So just smoothen it. Okay. On top of it we'll have the ornaments. So just smoothen this. Now let me make a little more of molded and show you how we'll make the further body of Ganesh. Now take little quantity. First we'll make the hand. So here is going to be the hand of Ganesha ji. What we are going to do is here also we are going to have the tiny two lines that we made. And we are going to have the hand of Ganesha ji below. But before that, on the base, just put a little bit of mold it. Just press it in. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking a little strip of this. Now this is basically going to be the basuri which Ganesh ji is holding in his hand. Now we'll have a very tiny part which is coming out over here. Okay. So we'll just press it out here. Now we will have the bansuri here. So it's not going to be so long, but we'll just cut it. And in the last part, just put a piece below because the hand is going to come. Now make this kind of a shape. Okay. In this, what we are doing is we are taking out two fingers and the thumb is coming like this. Okay. Now what we are going to do is here we are going to have the other hand. So for the other hand, now just attach it. Okay, this is comes the bangles. So this becomes the second hand. Okay. Now we are going to do the, let us first place the dhoti before this dries up. So what I'm doing is first I'm going to make a small piece out here. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Like this. Okay, just press it from here. Like this. Next we are going to make like this. It's going to be here. Now what we are going to do is, now take a little bit of it and just take little powder, roll this. Too much we don't need, we just need a little bit to create a chunni part for the Ganeshji. So just make this into a rectangle. I don't need such a big piece, so I'll take half of it, and I'm just gonna create a fan here, like this. So this is going to give a natural effect of the cloth, of the dhoti of Ganesh. Now just stick it. I'll need this piece for 1 second. Before we go ahead, what we are going to do is just here. I'm going to have Ganeshji's foot coming from here. So just lift this a little. Then we'll just give a bangle or an anklet here. That's it. We'll just do a little bit part for the lower, for the foot below. We'll make the foot like this, and now what I'm going to do is here we will use this that we had done. Now we are going to create the navel, some curves, and I'm going to create the necklace. Now this has started hardening, it's going to start hardening very soon. Okay, so just make a rope. Now, before I go ahead, what we are going to do is I'm just going to create grooves onto this dhoti. So now this has completely dried up. The molded is absolutely dried. And now we are going to start our colors. First color that I'm taking is a cobalt blue. This is an acrylic color. You can also decide to take um, the bottle colors that come. Since I have the tube color, I'm taking the tube color. Now I'll be doing the cobalt blue mainly only in the chunni region as well as the crown of Ganesha ji. For the side parts, take a thinner brush. I'll just do one more coat of this and show you how the blue looks. Before that, I'm also going to do the blue in the Basuri of Ganesh ji. Now, as this dark blue, we've done two coats. Now I'm doing teal blue here. Next, what I'll be doing is I will be doing the entire face as well as the jewelry right now of Ganesh ji in skin color, and after that on top of it we are going to use other colors. So here I am taking a pre-made skin color. Now it is up to you if you want to pick up this skin color. Then this is a Fevicryl acrylic skin color. This is known as flesh. Let me close the bottle and show you. This is known as a flesh. Tint 30 is the number. Or you can make your own skin color with the help of white, light yellow as well as crimson. Now we will have to do around 2 to 3 coats and on Ganesh ji. So let me just do 2 to 3 coats and show you. Now as my skin is drying, and what I'm doing is I'm taking my golden color, okay, and I'm going to give it slightly onto the chunni. Now we will use a little bit of bronze color here also. First I'm doing a coat of bronze. That we've done the coat of bronze. Now you take your golden. Now I'm taking my sparkling pink and I'll be doing on top. Now just take it in a dry brush to dab on this lower portion. Okay, just do a little bit of pink in between. Take dark brown. So I'm taking a drop of burnt sienna, or you can take black. Okay. Now before you do anything, just take a drop of white color. Now so once your brown is dried, just do one more coat. Just do a white dot, and that finishes Ganpati ji. Now let the acrylic color dry up, and then we are going to do the spray. Now see, I have done the acrylic lacquer spray, clear lacquer spray on this, and you can see that the mural has got such a beautiful shine on it. So in this way, create your own and do share with us.